What's up, everybody? My name is DoYouSplash and welcome back to our Minecraft solo survival series. In today's episode, episode 12, we are going to be working on some docks, as you can tell from the thumbnail or title, whichever one that's going to be. But before we get into that, I do have to show you guys I completely remodeled our farm area, and I also redid the cliffs. I didn't really like how it looked before. I kept the potato farm essentially the same, but before there was farm all right here and also a little bit over here, and I was just tired of the villager breaking the plot, which it seems like he's still doing, because I had the compost bin set up like in the fields. So I decided to move it out the way and just have the fields just kind of to themselves and with a different design with the little water in between. So I guess it looks like an actual farm now. But I liked how that turned out, and also these clip faces, the little overhangs with leaves. I think that looks really dope. I think it makes this area looks a whole lot better. But now we have to keep adding stuff to this area, and that is why we're going to add a small dock over here. I do want to add a bigger one all the way like down there where the coast is, but this is just going to be a small one, and I kind of have some idea in my head how I want this to go. I do want to line the river with cobblestone, so we're gonna line this up, and I don't know, I think I want to have this up above the ground just one block, just like this, and then off of this we'll have, so for example, we could have slabs coming off, so we could do like have this come out. Let's go in the water, might be a little easier. We can have this come out just a few, and then we can do like another one right here. Maybe we can kind of do something like this. Have a little walkway on the back there and connect it up. And then something we could do is have this walkway continue and then step down like that. I think that'll look pretty good. Should I make these docks longer? I feel like these docks are kind of big for like, should I make them skinnier? I wonder if they would look better if they were thinner. Like that maybe? I think that looks a little better. Yeah, I think that looks a little better actually. And then we just have to put this other pillar right here. Just like this. And then one more. We can do another one right here. Let me just put a slab there. We could have the other log kind of right here. Like this. Let's see. That doesn't look too bad. That actually looks kind of neat. Just something simple. Alrighty guys, I had another trapdoor epiphany. I took out the cobblestone and decided to put logs and then just use trapdoors as a foundation for fencing. And I think that looks a lot better. The cobblestone just felt like awkward and it didn't look right. But I think this looks better, especially since most of our buildings are mainly made out of wood. They don't really have too much cobblestone in them. So I think this looks a whole lot better. Now, I don't know if I should bring that out anymore. I think that's fine for now. They do kind of look like diving boards now that I think about it. So what I may do is I'll bring in this a little bit because I don't want the docks too close to the side right here. And then, let's see, maybe bring them out one more. Maybe that'll make it look a little bit better. I don't know if maybe adding more logs near the end of it will also help. I am gonna have to get some more, but I think for now, I think that's pretty good. I am probably gonna add, yeah, I'm gonna add more logs to the side because that does look a little bit weird. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And let's go ahead and get in the bed because it is indeed turning nighttime. Alrighty, guys, I like how that looks. I think that looks. I think that's a good size for like a small dock. If we're gonna add some boats in the water to give it a bit more detail, and I'll probably toss some barrels and there are like just some like chests and stuff like on the side right here, so it looks like when people bring stuff into the docks, they kind of load it off onto the side right here. And that also makes sense why we're going to put a warehouse right there. But we're going to come back later towards the end of the episode and do all that little detailing work. But for now, let's actually go get started on this warehouse. Okay, here we are at the warehouse site. And I've already went ahead and put down kind of like a natural barrier along the pathway here. I didn't want to do like just fences all the way because I thought that looked a little weird. And this kind of matches with like the theme of the area. And for where we're actually going to put the warehouse, I was thinking, well, let me kind of describe the area. I was thinking to do more of like kind of like a yard instead of doing like another big building like how we have been building, kind of like putting like some logs like on the ground here and there and like some barrel piles. and having like a big shed, almost kind of like this one, but a bigger version. I think that will make this area look a lot better, and it won't block this beautiful cliff that we made. Because if I had put a big building right here, you would not be able to see really any of that stuff behind there. But let's go ahead and get started with the actual little, I guess you could call it like a shed, like a big shed. So it starts. I think I wanted to start it back here, and it's 9 wide. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're gonna come up. I believe it is 5. So 1, 2. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was wrong. It is actually 4. I had to go back and check. So 4 blocks deep. 4, just like that. This back one goes up 2 logs, and the front one goes up 3, just like this. And then there's also pillars in the middle right here, just like this. Okay, once you have your pillars placed down, you're going to start on the roof. And the roof's very simple. It's just 3 slabs. And on this last row of slabs, you just drop the slabs down 1 more. So it's kind of like a whole block, except if you were to mine it, it only gives you half a slab. So 2 half rows and then 1 whole block row. And then next, you're also going to go back 2 more. Oh, not like that. Well, kind of like that, but I'll show you guys that bit. You're going to go back 2 blocks on this row, just like this. And then you're going to actually drop down on this last section. And then just add 1 on the back, just like so. And now the next thing we need, we're actually going to have to get rid of this leaf right here, because it's going to get in the way. You're going to get your trapdoors, and you're just going to fill in these pillars like that. And before I do that, this back wall needs to be completely filled in, just like that. And then we can continue with the trapdoors. Oh, not a sign, trapdoor. Just like that. Okay, and the back section, you just pretty much just do it on all the top logs, the pieces that are facing out. And then you also do the same thing for the top, just trapdoors all along the top part, just like this. And there you go, that's essentially it. And then you just put fences like so. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty basic shed. I think that fits in pretty good. Let's see if we're running by. Yeah, I think I like how that looks. It actually looks pretty nice. It doesn't look too big. It doesn't take up the whole area, and gives us plenty of room to put little small decorations around the area. And that is going to be the next thing we do, is decorating. Okay, the first thing we are actually going to decorate is the little shed. I went ahead and changed out the floor for the little palette that we use with stone and to set cobblestone. And pretty much you just kind of throw some chests around, some barrels. Just try to make it look like it's filled. It's pretty simple. Just kind of do something like that. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe put another chest down there. Then we'll also put some stuff sideways, just like this. That way it looks kind of filled up. Probably put another chest down there. And something I also like to do is to add armor stands, because it kind of makes it look like armor's being transported. So let's see, put one right there. We can put an, no, it looks too close. Put one right there. We can put another one. Put one like in this back corner here, like that. No, that looks too obvious that it's planned out. Maybe just 2. Maybe we'll just stick with 2. We could do one like that. Nope. We could do one right here, but at an angle like that. There you go. That looks good. Okay, now that that's done, the next thing I want to add is a log section. And I think I want to put it right over here. I think that's probably a good spot for it. I don't want to put it right in front of it. That's kind of going to block the way. So I think we're going to put it right here. And we're going to make it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I think that's a good length to make them. That's 7. I think that's 7 blocks. Yeah, that's 7 blocks. So we're just gonna make a, would you consider that a T, or like half a plus sign? And then we're gonna get our rails and then just run it across the top. Hello, what are you doing over here? We're just gonna run these. That way it looks like it's kind of strapped down. Yes, like that. And I think that looks pretty good. And now maybe we can put like a cart of some sorts in the middle here. Let's move this out the way. How do I want to make this? I don't know how I want to make a cart. Maybe we could use these as wheels, and then we'll put slabs kind of down in the middle like this. That looks kind of neat. And then we could just put like a barrel or 2 on top with some chest. Make some chests and see how this looks. Yeah, that looks like a cart. If I've ever seen a cart in Minecraft. And let's put a fence gate on the front. Maybe that'll make it look even better. On the fence gates. And then just place them on the front and then just open them up. I think that looks like a cart. Kind of. That's not too bad. Oh, look, we can put our armor stand on there. How perfect. There you go. That looks pretty neat. I like how this area actually looks. Okay, I went back to the house and grabbed some hay because why not? And we're gonna put some hay just kind of sporadically like that. I also grabbed a cauldron. We can put a cauldron there. Where else can we put a cauldron? I don't think it really makes sense to put a cauldron anywhere else. We could put one back there. That doesn't connect to the fence, does it? No, it does not. Put another cauldron right here. Just kind of fill the area up. That looks a lot better. Alrighty guys, here is the completed area, the warehouse. I added some grass, some little lanterns. I am really happy with how this turned out. This is not really what I envisioned it to look like. I didn't really know how I envisioned it to look like, but not like this. This is actually really nice. I put some little bushes and stuff everywhere. And also I have to show you guys some pretty cool stuff. I added a little bit of like a drop off area whenever people get off their boats. They kind of drop their stuff off here. Maybe they sit down for a bit before they take it over to the warehouse. So that's pretty cool. And then also, I put one right there. I also found this cool little custom boat design. I actually saw it on Minecraft Reddit, and I tweaked it slightly, but it's essentially the same design. So credit to whoever made it on Reddit. I don't remember their name, but this is the boat design. It uses the banners, and I actually think that looks really good. And you can even wrong one. You could even get in it, which is also pretty neat. There's a little barrel right there. So yeah, I like how this turned out. I also put a little smaller boat right there for just detail purposes, but I am super happy with how this area turned out. If you come up to the top here, get a nice little shot of this area. It looks really busy, but not like too busy. Like it looks nice, I think. A lot of stuff going on. It makes the village look more lively. Once we got more villagers running around, it's gonna look a whole lot better. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future content, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.